On a temperate afternoon for football here in the Southeast, there's a good look inside Mercedes-Benz Stadium, just west of downtown Atlanta. Today, our new season begins with an NFC South matchup, as it'll be the Panthers of Orlando taking on the Atlanta Falcons. A new season of NFL football is here, and we're off in 2023 on EA Sports.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
The first down, they start out with Abanikanda. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
Harbaugh is at the 27-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Come on, set.
Now here's Young. He'll find his man, Terrace Marshall, complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 11 yards and a Panther first down. Well, there you go, Charles, the first completed pass of his young career.
And we expect it not to be his last. Very good to get the first one out of the way, though, as he begins his career.
Abanikanda on 1st and 10. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Now this one into the hands of the tight end, Hayden Hurst. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 15 there, and the Panthers have a first down. On the handoff, Abanikanda. And some room to maneuver. And all the way in for the touchdown. Israel Abanikanda with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Panthers are on the board here first in the season opener. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Cordero Patterson to return it, bringing it out of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled it to 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Falcons 1st and 10 here as Ritter gets them ready at their own 20-yard line. Now the first running back take.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8.
Yellow.
Ritter now sliding out of the pocket. This one complete to Scott Miller. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown Falcons. Scotty Miller, 77 yards. And the Falcons are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Well, there you go, Charles, his first touchdown pass of the new season.
Well, let's just go back to his rookie year because he's able to get his feet wet, right? Get a little bit of experience. Now I think here in year 2, the game will slow down for him, and we'll see his true talents come out.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And, Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that in the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Young now. Flushed out right. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Terrace Marshall, the one he was looking for. And now it's second down.
Ready.
The give now to Abanikanda. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
But they're certainly not neglecting their run duties as well as they ate up the blockers in front and allowed the secondary to get home.
They need 12 here. It's 3rd down. Young to throw it. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. That's not one that he's going to want to remember, but he had to get it out of the way at some point, his first career interception.
And if he's the guy that they think he is, he's not laughing it off, but he's also not going to let it affect him as the game proceeds. He's going to go back out there, still be the same confident kid, the reason that they drafted him, and go out and play.
2nd and 7 with our score tied at 7, but they're planning to change that soon. Only question, will they get 3 or 6 out of it? And he's going to be taken down right at the line. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd.
But one of the things we talked about coming into this was we were never going to question the fight that he's going to have for all 4 quarters of a game. But ideally, you want him fighting for big plays and first downs early, not fighting just to get back to the line of scrimmage, as we saw right there.
Ritter throwing on 3rd down. Throw left side, there's London. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Ritter will set up to throw it. This will be caught at about the 6. Touchdown! Kyle Pitts, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Falcons have taken the lead. Koo for the extra point. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They'll begin on the ground here with Abanikanda. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Well, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Rookie to rookie on the hookup there, and it's a first down. A nice completion there for the first down. And Charles, you think about the quarterbacks of recent vintage that have been thrust into action week one. It's no guarantee of future success, but we sure have seen some good ones.
We certainly have, partner. How about Joe Burrow with the Bengals in 2020? He was excellent. Kyler Murray with the Cardinals. The best part about his game has his team run to the brink of the playoffs. And Deshaun Watson has won division titles after having started from day one.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Out of the gun, it's Young. For Marshall, that's complete. Oh, what a move. There he goes, right side. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
It's not a surprise when you read scouting reports and watch tape because you know he's a heck of a player. But he is so difficult to get down in the open field. They just want to get him the ball and let him do his thing.
On 1st and 10, Young. Throw left side, caught by the tight end, Hurst. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Abanikanda. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. It was Bud Dupree fighting through and making the tackle. That's about as good as a linebacker can diagnose that play, isn't it?
It certainly is, and what he did really well is that while he was diagnosing, he got his feet in motion without actually going anywhere and taking a false step that he had to make up later. He read it, got his feet in motion, and then he just took off and made the play.
And the Panthers are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. They'll get it forward to him on the touch pass. And a great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. Young to throw it. Buying time to his left. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down. Young. And this is going to be incomplete. Boy, such a good drive. You'd hate to have it end in 3. Do you think about going for it?
Absolutely. I mean, the fact that they moved the ball so well should lead you to the decision that maybe we should go for it right here. Also, as a head coach, show some confidence in your team. Let them know you think they can go get it.
The offense is going to stay out there. We'll see what the play call is. They need to find the... Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked by Jeff Okuda. And the Falcons are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. Well, Charles certainly circled that play. We might have to revisit it later. They had 3 in their back pocket. They go for it on 4th and goal and throw the pick.
Well, you know, we're still in the first half. A bold call nonetheless. And I guess the book might have said take the 3, but it looks like they burned the book and just said give me the analytics. And the analytics said go for it. Didn't work out.
On play action, here's Ritter. That's out wide here for Robinson. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Now a 2nd and 2. 2nd down and a run by Robinson. And this will be a Falcons first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Ritter looking to throw on 1st and 10. That's going to be caught by Pitts. And he's brought down. 17 yards and a first down for Atlanta.
Even in only 10 games, seeing Pitts drop from 1,000 to under 400 yards receiving was tough last season. And he has only 3 total touchdowns in his first 2 years. Still one of the most athletic tight ends in the league. I expect last season to be the anomaly.
Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down.
Green Jack. Fight 60. Blue striker. Striker. Striker.
Working from the gun, Ritter. This one incomplete. Probably should have been picked. A little nonchalant with the throw to the safety valve, but it's fourth down. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. Fair catch called. It's taken in right at the 20-yard line. So that'll be marked down as a 19-yard punt. And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And a short pickup to about the 25.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out of it as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for second down. From the 25, here's 2nd and 6. Now Young. This will be caught downfield by Marshall. Now he's loose down the left sideline. Touchdown! Terrace Marshall, 75 yards. And the Panthers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Piniero's extra point up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. From his end zone, here comes Patterson. Now a hit and a loose football. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and it really embarrasses.
Now Robinson cuts up the football. It's loose. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. This ball down the field for Pitts. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Red, yellow.
On 2nd down, Ritter. Throw over the middle, going to be caught here by Pitts. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 42.
Ready, break.
Final play before the half. Here's Ritter. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles, so as we start the third quarter. Curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one, and we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming.
Ready.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
Black ultra. Smash. Red. Hut.
Back to throw, Ritter. They'll roll him out right. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. Here's Ritter. This pass is caught by London. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 41. 1st and 10, it's Patterson. And he's taken down inside the 30. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
Ready. Fight. White. Ready.
Ritter to throw it. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's enough. Now he's hit on the return. It's a loose football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. So this game tied. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
Shot. 17. Ready.
On second down, it's Abanikanda. Just a pickup of a yard there. That won't help too much. They're left with a 3rd and forever now.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
They're looking deep here for Flowers. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Here's Johnny Hacker now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Taken from just outside the 30. Call that a 46-yard punt with a net of 40 on the 6-yard return. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10.
Here we go.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Ready?
On 1st and 10, it's Algier. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
This defense, tough to run against. And those linebackers, they'll go side to side up the field, and there they get them for no gain.
If you can't get linemen upfield to the second level to occupy them, they have a field day just running to the football and putting ball carriers on the ground. Not many yards after contact when they wrap up like that.
Blaster, stay. Cut.
Looking to throw it here. Ritter. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4. It continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag, punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. Escaping the pressure right. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's third down.
Partner just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
Young on third down. He's got his target. That's complete. He's going to have the first down and then some. And touchdown! Terrace Marshall, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Panthers have moved out in front here in the final minute of the third quarter. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And the lead is now 21-14.
Falcons 14.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4, 2nd and 6.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. They tried to go with a little play action there, but nobody on the defensive side bit.
Yeah, they adjusted in time and in a big way and ultimately got the sack. On offense, sometimes you're running play action just to set up a certain blocking technique. In this case, none of it worked.
Here comes third down at 7.
Claws red. Ready.
Ritter from the gun. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Dante Jackson picks it. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Ready.
Here's Abanikanda. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
At the 1-yard line. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Abanikanda is not going to get in here as they push him back to the 2-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
And even with the loss on first down, they did a nice job holding on to the football. And they can still run it 2 more times and take some time off the clock and even take some of the timeouts away from the defense and then possibly kick a field goal and go up 2 scores. They're in a great spot.
And they'll go again with Abanikanda.
And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down.
A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's third and goal.
No gain on the play, and what to do now on fourth and goal.
They'll go for it. It's Abanikanda.
And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown.
Israel Abanikanda
making quite a splash with his second touchdown in his NFL debut.
And the Panthers are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their fourth quarter lead. Pinheiro's extra point up and good.
And the lead now up to 14.
Falcons 14.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And some room to roam now.
And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35.
And quickly they get to the line.
On first and 10, it's Robinson. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down. Ritter now on second down.
Eluding the pressure right.
Well, the best don't mind making tough throws, but that was a real difficult one right there. Out of the pocket, trying to beat double coverage. More times than not, that's going to end up as an incomplete pass, if not worse.
6 yards to go.
Ritter back to throw.
Flush to his right. And that's caught inside the 30.
Yeah, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, first and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Now their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
22 needle.
Second and 10 now. It's Ritter.
Caught by Jones. Heck of a broken tackle and able to work this down near the 23.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 5.
Ritter with it after the play fake.
He'll buy some time right. And he will have the first down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. Second and 2. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Here we go.
2 yards left on second down from the 9.
Ready.
Robinson with another carry.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4.
Hurry.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Ritter now looking to throw it this time.
to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Algier. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
I thought they were onto something with their play call and kind of went in reverse a little bit. Threw it on 1st down, then ran it on 2nd down. Not successful either way. What play call do they come up with here on this important 3rd down try?
Flushed out right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So now 4th and goal. You're trailing by a decent amount here. What are you doing, Coach Davis?
Well, I've got to think to myself, just how many more opportunities am I going to have this close and have this chance? I've got to go for it right here. The clock's dwindling on me. Let's go get it done.
Red, yellow, set.
4th down, big play. Here's Ritter. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Xavier Woods with a pick. And the Panthers are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th and goal. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Turnover that just got them the football back, obviously a big one, because had they been able to score on the other side, this would have been a 1-possession game.
So you don't sense full relief here, then?
No, I don't. Especially with the ball this deep in their own territory, because you make a mistake, they've got it right back in prime position.
They certainly do. So now, almost like almost like a 4-minute offense, right? Take care of this bad boy. Make sure the other team doesn't touch it, but move it with.
It got his man complete. And he will be taken down, but a big play there as it comes just as we reach the 2-minute warning. Umpire threw the flag, usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpire's got different responsibilities, but always, always making sure no one's holding.
To throw on 2nd down is Young. Under pressure, and down he goes in the end zone, and that's a safety. Now the free kick comes after the safety from the 20 as they bring the punter on to try and get some hang time here. Taken in at the 22. Here's 1st and 10. Ritter looks to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete.
That was one they needed to connect on. They're down, but not quite out. So you have to figure, with under 2 minutes to play, they need to hit on something in very short order.
Now Ritter. That's caught by Pitts, and they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Here's 1st down. Ritter. Eluding the pressure right. And this one is incomplete.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the 1st down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
Here we go.
No choice but to go. Here's fourth down now.
Black Ultra. Smash. Red.
Ritter looking to throw here on fourth. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And the Panthers are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on fourth down. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Set. Hunt.
Well, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in week 1.